Hello, everybody. Joe Donuts here, and welcome back for another episode of Muv-Luv Alternative Total Eclipse, the Imperial Capital Burns. Last time we left off, we won! Woo! Pushed back the beta. Woo! Only involved a almost entire annihilation of the unit, but hey, we did it! We did it! Woo! We made it! And she even got to keep Yamashiro's head. Very cool. Anyway, sorry about the delay in episodes. I know, I say this every single episode. Maybe one day I won't have to say it at the beginning of an episode, but twofold here. Number one, I just wasn't in a very good mood the past couple of days, so that contributes to my motivation to record. The second, a lot more justifiable reason. I know, like my own mental well-being and mental health and, state of mind is not, justifiable. But my lips were so fucking chapped. Like, even just, opening my mouth to eat and drink, my lips were, fucking splitting. It was very cold and very windy the past couple of days, about the end of last week. And I was working outside, the entire night. I'm talking, base temperatures, low 20s, 20-mile-an-hour winds, it's, almost zero with the wind chill. And I'm out there for hours just getting fucking blasted. So, my cheeks were, fucking wind blasted. My skin on my face was, raw. My fucking lips had, scabbed over almost. It wasn't bloody, but you know how it is when it gets, really chapped really, really bad. Yeah, it was hurting, so I was not going to be recording, because even just, the mouth motions to speak and enunciate properly into the microphone would have been painful. So I did not do that, and now it's Monday. Happy MLK Day. Woohoo. I get a day off from work. Let's go. Though, this week's going to suck, because we're doing some training. And that training's going to be outside. And wouldn't you know it, it's going to be cold. And it just fucking snowed last night. So I'm going to be doing all this training in my fucking mop gear and my gas mask and my fucking armor out in the snow. And it's this is going to fucking blow. It's not like it's any different than the fucking training I've done 4 years in a row. That's the annoying thing about once you've been in the military for a while. You have to, redo these annual trainings where you get nothing out of it. And it's a multiple day long thing. And it's ugh. I've literally done this 5 years in a row. Can we just not? But no. I get the point. It's good to be refreshed and, use those skills you may not have used in, since the last training session. But holy shit, is it so fucking annoying. Oh, you know what else is annoying? Kyoko-sama fucking stomping her feet going down this hallway, just walking in circles on a treadmill or something. So let's get the show on the road here. What do you say?
Yeah, お見事。とても雅やかだったよ。高塚さ隊。
イカルガ少佐。
Hey, bud.
わずか1個招待であの数のフォート級を数分で生すぎり。あれは特に。
Yeah, almost like the Takumi Kasuchi fucking rules.
とても有意義な性能実証ができたと、メーカーの技師らも、近衛の技官らも大層喜び、君に感謝していたよ。
いえ、礼はむしろこちらがかの者たちにせねばなりません。
You're right. Oh, you have a pixel. Right on your bangs near your eyes. It's not showing you that sprite. Oh, and now it went away. But you do have a pixel, a stray pixel from when they were doing your sprite work off to the side. So whenever you blink, it pops in and out. You can go back and look at it. It's very distracting.
さすがの鬼姫も。あれの起動性能は相当答えたと見えるね。
God, I fucking hate you, Yoruga.
申し訳ありません。
仕方ないさ。この姿勢強化装備ならともかく、その77式にあの機体は荷が重い。
失礼しました少佐。お見苦しいところを。
No, it's fine. Yeah, you can see it right here. Right here. It's on her. I guess it would be her left, our right. Her like bangs coming down right above like her ear, where that would be. There's a little gray speck, and you'll see it when she starts talking. It'll blink in and out.
すまなかったね。私の不明だよ。こんなことなら女性用も準備させておくべきだった。
いえ。
Yep, there it goes.
ですが。
なんだい?
It might not be her eyes. It might be her mouth sprite. Like when that part's flapping.
本当によろしかったのでしょうか。こたびの死
What do you
に
mean?
私にとどまらず少佐にも類が及ぶのではと。
We saved Kyoto! Woo! I mean, saved, you know. It's like the SpongeBob episode. We did it, Patrick. We saved the city as it's on fire and fucking buildings are falling over. You know, it's a win on paper. Or did we save the city a little too well?
始まった以上、ことは一刻を争います。
Potentially stopping any, you know, coup plans that might have to come up later.
市外に分散孤立している近衛部隊は学徒ばかり。いずれもデータリンク制限が解除されておりません。もとよりこの状況下にあってはデータリンクが完全であれ、自力の戦域離脱など望むべくもありません。帝と蹂躙を許した上、遠からず御敵ベータを滅す定めを担う若き近衛をむざむざ見捨てることなどできましょうか。
高司隊の武神は至極もっとも。
They were politicking.
されどかような折に近衛の独断専行。兵庫の顔生ずにそういない。
Kind of disobeyed orders to go on there and save the stragglers.
征夷大将軍の名において命ず。こたびの剣に際し。
Oof.
近衛軍の一騎たりとも動かすことまかりならん。本陣の移設を急げ。よいな。
Man, almost like the Shogun fucking sucks. Crazy.
殿下とて断腸の思いであろう。まことに無念ではあるが、沙汰が下った以上、致し方あるまい。
心得ております、九条卿。お心遣い。
今は耐えるのだ。近衛の矜持を示すのは、先陣にある時ばかりなるまいぞ。
I mean, it helps though. It helps to have, you know, actually people in the unit. Because they didn't fucking die.
Takatsuka隊、少しいいかい。
怒るが少佐。いかがされました。
よかったじゃないか隊。殿下のお墨付きをいただいて。怖い顔もみやびやかだね、京子。鬼姫のあざ名は伊達じゃない。いつも凛とした微笑み。
Hate this guy.
私はそちらがより好きではあるけれどね。
Can he just like die in every
少
timeline?
佐、今は含務中ゆえ。
Yeah, that's like a HR violation, dude.
殿下はおっしゃったじゃないか。近衛軍の一騎たりともとね。つまり近衛軍でなければ構わない、そう言外に含まれたのさ。
おやめください。
Yeah, just take the prototypes that aren't assigned to the Royal Guard yet.
そのようなへりくつ、あなたは昔から
あるのさ。近衛軍には未登録で敵支配域への強行突入と密集機動格闘戦に耐え、なおかつ生還できる可能性を秘めた機体がね。
少佐、今なんと。
Yeah, you know, a cool new
姿勢
prototype.
98式。伊賀の開発試験場に4タイプ一揃いしているよ。
姿勢98式。
そう、 目と鼻の先だ。信頼できる部下を連れて行くといい。
Yeah, just sortie without orders. I'm sure nothing bad will, come from this.
分かっている。案ずる必要はないよ。学徒兵の回収は帝国軍の救助隊をこっそり帯同させればいい。もちろんそれは私が引き受けるよ。何、その手のつてには事欠かないさ。
But the question is, what do you get out
ど
of
うだい、
this?
京子。この絵軍は一機も動かしていないだろう。
Like, you're clearly scheming and, like, maneuvering here. But I don't quite get your angle.
困ったな。まだ信用してくれないの
No!
かい？
You're fucking slimy as an eel, dude.
そうでした。
ん？
あなたは昔から何を考えているかわから
Yeah,
ない
he's a
男だ。
fucking weirdo.
ですが、粗略であったことも、拠
Yeah, and
点を
that's-
ロースことも、
I was just about to say, like, at least he's, like, forthcoming with his, like, sliminess. So it almost, like, lures you into a false sense of security. Like, oh, yeah, all the cards are on the table. I know what's going on. Well, he's, fucking 5 moves ahead.
一つ伺います。かの姿勢98式、
He's like, you're gonna dance to my
少佐
tune.
のために搬入
But
され
here's
た
the
もの
sheet
です。
music, so that way you can review it, so that way you're ready to dance. Once I start playing.
そう。ようやく試験運用段階に入ってね。その実践テストに私が任じられた。
量産前提の試験運用段階で実践ですか？
Yep.
第二帝都でこしらえている殿下の機体。その使用確定のため、この防衛戦で基準データを取るはずだったのさ。ところが、急激な戦況の悪化に驚いたのか、上大将本営が即刻送り返せなどと言ってきてね。
なるほど。特進しました。少佐はそれでもおやりになるつもりでしたのね。時即時出撃可能な良しはそれゆえでありましょう。
Data is king. Gotta get this very valuable data. It's for the greater good.
それではなおのこと、私が貸与いただくわけには。
And the fact that helps you achieve your goal is just what a happy coincidence.
いいさ、君に譲るよ。この後に及んで人様のヒノキ部隊にすがりつくほど無粋ではないつもりだ。
無粋？
それに元より君は行くつもりだったのだろう。
I mean, no, yeah, she was gonna go, but now we're kind of like in a gray area. Instead of just directly violating orders, I just kind of went around my
元より
orders.
私は行くつもりだったからね。もしお咎めがあるならどの道同じさ。君に貸与しようが搬送命令を無視して出撃しようが、ね、同じ守備なら君を随格であの地獄に放り出さなかっただけ上出来というものだ。
少佐のお覚悟と後輩に心から感謝申し上げます。無論私はこの試技に関わるいかなお咎めも受ける
No,
所存。
this seems like the type of thing that's gonna get kind of buried, and you might get like a back room, like closed door reprimand, but nothing is gonna escalate or come from this. There's too much shit going on to worry about, something of this scale.
本気なところが実にらしい。
In part because your sortie was a success. You didn't lose any units. You made it back. If you had fucking lost like 2 experimental units, then the fucking wrath of God would crash down upon you. But because it's like no harm, no foul. It's kind of like,
だが君は今日戦場の伝説を作った。しかもこの絵にとって格別好都合なものをね。お咎めなどあろうはずがないさ。
そうであれば良いのですが、少佐の楽観的解釈を真に受けるほどうぬぼれてはおりません。確かに姿勢98式の性能と戦果はいささか伝説的ではあります。ですがそれが私の孔明を帳消しにするとは思っておりません。
and sometimes good soldiers might have to disobey some orders.
やれやれ。真を得られずは私の不徳か、君の特実か。
Goddamn fucking Japanese Imperial Army fucking chain of command, hierarchy, fucking unbreakable, you know, unmovable.
砲弾雨と降り注ぐ
Like lower level
異形ばっ
autonomy,
こす
you
る
know, not a thing.
その駆け巡るは神速合法伴い空より来たりで群れなす音的瞬刻にあすあたかも雷神の降臨そう確信しただろうね、
Mm-hmm.
取り残された戦場で凄惨な死を覚悟していた者たちは
Yeah, and then you save them. It's like, wow.
しかもそれを見ていたのは君が救った者だけではないその救助に向かった部隊の者近衛はもちろん在日米軍や帝国軍の将兵指揮官そして帝都を愛するあまり避難命令に従わなかった国民たちもだ奇跡の救助を成した雷神のごとき戦術機その登場英士を罰するなどできようものか
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, what a good propaganda piece.
姿勢98式はもうただの戦
Yeah,
術機ではない
it's the savior of the Japanese people.
戦域にその姿を表すだけで全将兵の闘志を燃え上がらせる武神雷神の権限たる竹三日月となったのさ
竹三日月
皇后帝国は古今未曾有の苦難
Oh,
にまみれ
also,
るだろう
speaking of big
So
Japanese
close.
words like Takemikazuchi,
わずか数日
I've
間
been
で
doing
先
some
進
of my
一等国の座から
some of my
転げ落ち
kanji
た
drills. I actually need to like remake my flashcards in Anki later. However, as I was writing them out and like how I'm doing it is I have like a giant grid notebook and I go down and write, you know, vertically, like one character, and then I say the word, you know, I say the Japanese pronunciation, and then I do it again and again and again until like an entire column is full. Well, one weird thing I noticed when I was doing it is like, oh, like I had just finished my Chinese 101 class this year, and that is like affecting how my brain is pronouncing some of my characters, so, or my syllables. So, like, K, you know, even that, I fucked it up a little bit, but, you know, the Japanese syllable. I'm kind of, like, putting a Chinese, like, inflection on it, like I'm doing K, when it's supposed to be, like, K. But I'm doing, like, K, which is, you know, Chinese inflection with an American accent for a Japanese syllable. I'm gonna end up with, like, the most fucked up, like, accent in the world. Like, it's gonna be awful. I'm gonna love it. Because at least it'll be unique and people hear it and they'll be like, what the fuck? Like, just one of those things, like, you see someone and then you hear them speak and it's like, why do you talk like that? Like, you shouldn't have that accent, but you do. Like, what fucked up thing in your life happened to impart that way of speaking upon you? So, hopefully I can break that habit before I get in too deep, but even if it sticks around, I don't mind, because it's kind of fucking funny.
激減した人口は戦火の継続によって回復せずおそらく二度と同じ地位に返り咲くまいかような暗黒の時代人々に必要なのは神話だ、そしてその時社会を滑る者は不正ではない母性だよ
少佐恐れながらご摂家たる御身が制する我がらとしてはいささか不心得かと
Yeah, you know, maybe don't be subtly talking about replacing the shogun.
すまないね姿勢98式と君の活躍につい興奮してしまったようだ
では私はこれにて
Yep, catch you later, dude.
そういえば君が救出した学徒兵の中に高村公の跡取りがいたねいや感動的じゃないか父親の手がけた竹三日月が戦地に果てようとしていた愛娘を救うなんてね
I mean, it is a really good story.
そしてその期待の英士が桃園にある御摂家の次期女性当主とはね
怒るが少佐
美しい話だ。実に雅やかだよ。
高継。まさかあなたは。
顕在化した雷神を狩る者だとするなら、さしずめ君は女神といったところか。ねえ、京子。
God, I fucking hate him. At least an alternative. He's like entirely outmaneuvered. All my friends are dead. Good achievement title. Yeah, city's looking a little rough. I hear a sound from really, really far away. The clouds in my head slowly disappear, and I start to feel like myself again. Are my eyes open? If they are, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I feel like I've seen this sight before. The word is on the tip of my tongue, but it's going to take a bit longer. I see now. This is a military tent, and I'm looking at the roof from the inside. Oh yeah, another thing. Now that we're back to Yui, that reminds me of something someone brought up in the comments of the last episode, which I did notice, but I wasn't quite sure 100%, so I didn't say anything. But Sanada, you know, the instructor, he had his fucking family photo up. It's like, oh shit, that girl, she's the fucking like Brocon from Haruko Maniacs, or Haruko, whatever. The fucking Muv-Luv spin-off about, you know, I think it's Haruka, the blue-haired one that likes basketball, about her brother that really wants to fuck his sister, but can't. So instead, he just likes the tsundere instead with the twin tails, and gets butthurt that, you know, Takuryu's like cucking him by hanging out with his sister. Really weird. Anyway, apparently that's her dad, which is neat. What a nice way to tie everything back. There's like a lot of weird Muv-Luv like fandis that aren't like official canon material. Like there's, oh god, what's the one? It's like it's almost like fucking Saint Seiya with the baseball guy, who's like the person that Maya, you know, kicked out of the class to go to take his spot. He's like all bandaged up like he's in from like fucking Get a Robo or something. It's like some weird fucking off the wall shit. I don't think it's ever been translated, but I know of it. Anyway, crazy how everything just loops back around on itself. An Ouroboros of a story. This is a military tent, and I'm looking at the roof from the inside. I knew I'd seen this somewhere. Bit by bit, I'm figuring out the things I'm looking at, the sounds I'm hearing. Am I really, though? It's taking me forever to put the pieces together. That's frustrating. I kind of get what's going on around me, but it's hard to understand why, and that's annoying. Are you, sedated still? Well, I guess I can't get up by myself. Man, I'm so sluggish. My body feels as heavy as lead. What's with these clothes? What do you even call this? A surgical robe? Why am I wearing this? Oh, a woman. She must be a nurse. I can tell that much from the way she's dressed. And she's looking my way, surprise written all over her face. I wonder why. It's hard to speak. And now she's gone. Probably went to go get the doctor. I can't see her from here. I'm sure she's talking about me. Doctor? Well, of course. There's a nurse around. And Takamura-san. I guess that's me? The voices are coming from above my head. The footsteps are slowly getting closer.
高村由衣少尉だね。
Probably. My head hurts so much. Oh, it's a male nurse this time. And some old guy. The old guy must be the boss. If he's their boss, he must be the doctor. Maybe he can do something about my headache.
聞こえていますか、高村少尉。私の言ってることがわかりま
Sorry,
すか
just thinking. Also, probably the after effects from all the hypnosis and like stabilizing drugs. Your brain's probably a little fucking scrambled right now.
先生、頭が痛いです。
Somehow, my voice came out. Little by little, it's becoming easier to connect my thoughts. I wish I could do something about this sluggishness and piercing headache, though.
とても痛いんです。どうしよう。
Yeah, you got like a fucking Tylenol? The doctor's holding my wrist with a kind smile on his face. Oh, he's taking my pulse.
大丈夫ですよ。君はとても運がいい。体も心も回復する余地は十分にありますよ。
Well, that's good to hear. Now, if only he could do something about this piercing headache already.
先生、この症状はやはり
記憶障害、幼児対抗、思考力の低下、典型的な5歳未暗児のバッドトリップと過剰投与の副作用だね。この絵群は臨床例が少ないからほとんどこうなる。
Post-hypnotic suggestions? What's that?
特に今回この絵群が採用したものは帝国軍より強度が高いものだ。その分副作用も大きく厄介だ。
Oh, come on, do something about my head already. Wait, something just...
先生、私なんか思い出しそうです。
高村少尉、無理しなくていいからね。今まだ。
いつから？
ん？
先生、高村少尉が何かつぶやいてます。聖者が死者の数を数えるのをやめたのは。
That's a fucking heavy one to drop. Huh? Doesn't hurt so much anymore. My head feels clear, refreshed. I think I've heard this poem somewhere before. Seem to recall the commander told me it looked like I was feeling better after hearing it. Wonder why that's the only thing I can remember.
世界は本当に滅びの道を歩んで
How did the rest go again? I have a feeling what comes next is super important.
あれ、おかしいな。
どうしたんですか、高村少尉。何がおかしいの？
思い出せないんです。
Ah, it's okay. It'll come with time.
とても大事なことだったはずなのに。
高村少尉、大丈夫ですよ。それは思い出せなくてもいいんですよ。
Man, that guy's bleeding everywhere. You should probably patch that up, Doc.
でも
泣かなくても大丈夫。いいんですよ。思い
Yeah,
出せな
here,
くても。
have a mango ginger chew.
先生、記憶障害があるはずですが、今のは一体。
Everyone's symptoms, you know, show themselves uniquely.
この絵君が今回作戦のために導入した5歳未暗児の起動キーとなる歌だ。冷戦期のジャーナリストだか報道カメラマンだかの言葉らしいが。
Post-hypnotic suggestion? Trigger? What are they talking
5
about?
歳未暗児の効果は被験者の精神的な基礎要因や動機、脅迫観念が大きく影響する。無論バッドトリップにもね。私は大陸の前線にもいたが、帝国軍も導入当初はひどいものだったよ。
精神的基礎要因や動機ですか？
そうだ。戦術薬物との組み合わせも含めて非常に重要な因子となる。例えば 志願兵用に調整された処置を徴用兵に行えば、ほ
Yeah.
ぼ 100%。
Yeah, if you don't even want it to begin with, like fucking jamming the square peg into a round hole.
動機や脅迫
Not gonna
観念のあり方の組み合わせを誤れば、判断力を失い、攻撃衝動、あるいは逃避衝動など、人によって様々な感情が肥大化し、間違いなく錯乱する。
The doctor and the nurse are looking at me, but I don't understand anything they're saying. Why are they using so many difficult
こ
words?
の子たちこの絵史上は、脅迫観念的に志願気質を植え付けられてはいるが、実際には徴用兵の基礎精神構造と何ら変わらない。それなのに用いられたのは暗示、戦術薬物ともに高強度の志願兵用。こうなるのも当然。いや、それは最初から承知の上なのだろう。
Oof.
つまり彼女たちは臨床データ蓄積のための実験サンプルというわけだ。
だとするとこの患者本当に回復の見込みあるのでしょうか。
She'll need time. Oh, they're bad-mouthing me. I knew it. Why does that nurse look so disgusted?
どうだろうな。ただ見込みはある。こうして生き残ったんだ。
I'm sure someone in the medical field who's
志願兵
taken
と
like
の
a
精神
Hippocratic
的類似
oath,
構造があった
you
の
know,
かもしれ
sees
ない。
this essentially human experimentation and, you know, it has a pretty natural revulsion to it, I would say.
そうであってほしいものです。でなければあまりに不憫です。
But, also, you know, they don't really have that much of a choice. You know, it's really bad out there. It was a thing in one of the spin-offs, where essentially it was a joint exercise with, you know, a big UN contingent. And I think they said, like, the only people who aren't administering hypnosis are the Africa Corps. Oh, God, maybe don't phrase it like that, but the African country, like, coalition. Because they're essentially separate enough from the beta that they don't need it. However, once push came to shove, and God, I think it was something like a beta herd like broke out of containment at like a testing facility, and everyone had a sortie to fight them. That they were really fucked up afterwards because they didn't have any of the suggestion or drugs. Like, sure, it might be kind of like someone shut that baby up. Weirdly inhumane and like just like unpalatable. However, you know, potentially ends justify the mean thing. Wow, almost like gray morality is the thing. Crazy. What's this? Someone's crying? It sounds familiar.
どうしました高村少尉。
なんか赤ちゃんの泣き声が。
あの子はね、昨日の晩生まれたんですよ。
Huh? Yesterday.
少尉たちが頑張ってくれたから、あの子も生まれてくることができたんですよ。
赤ちゃんがあんなに泣いてる。
Yeah, kind of annoying.
先生、あの子にとってこのような地獄に生まれ出ることが本当に幸せなのでしょうか。
最終的にそれを決めるのはあの子だよ。
Mm-hmm.
だがね、あの子が幸せだと思える可能性を残すのは間違いなく我々の仕事だ。
Why is he crying so much? He doesn't have a care in the world. He can cry as much as he wants. I'm jealous. It's so unfair. I wish I could be this free again. I used to be this free.
先生、
ん？何ですか？高村少尉。
いつの間に私はこんな風になってしまったんでしょうか。
うん？
どうしたらもう一度赤ちゃんみたいになれるのでしょうか。
先生。
Yeah, we're talking about the regression a little bit, so potentially.
私は
But no, I think she's just kind of going through it, bud. Not everything has to be like a deep underlying medical condition. Sometimes you're just going through it.
高村少尉、聞こえますか？とりあえず今は休んでください。 もう泣かなくてもいいからね。明日には名古屋の病院へ搬送してもらえるからね。きちんと精密検査を受けて、まずは体から治していこうね。
Yeah, maybe get some blood work done.
じゃあね、お注射打ちますよ。
An injection. For some reason, I feel calm when it's just a syringe with a needle. It's pressure injections I hate. Pressure injections? Do you mean like auto injectors? Almost like an EpiPen where you need to jam it in? Yeah. Not great. Huh? Why did I have to take pressure injections anyway?
それはね、安定剤ですからね。すぐに眠くなるから遠慮しないで寝てしまっていいですよ。
Oh, it's true. I feel so sleepy. All my worries are fading away. Pilot Baby. Achievement unlocked.
あの時の夢か。
We in total eclipse now? Or how pathetic. No matter how many times I have these nightmares, they still throw my mind into disarray. That I actually fell asleep in my superior officer's quarters makes it even worse. Last thing I remember is Captain Takasukasa, Kyoko-sama, summoning me for a private discussion after the squadron's debriefing. Oh, I must have drifted off while she was telling me about her meeting with mother and father.
最悪だ。
Ever since she rescued me during the defense of Kyoto, Kyoko-sama's been a constant source of strength, as well as a powerful supporter in both my public and private lives. Am I unfairly using our blood ties to my advantage? No, now's not the time to dwell on such petty things. After suffering through that hell and returning alone, some preferential treatment here and there isn't anything particularly noteworthy. Actually, this is the first time I've been on leave since my commission. I should be grateful Captain Takasukasa let me sleep off my fatigue in her office. I wonder if she would act the same in my place. I'm thirsty. Got any whiskey in your desk? Like a good superior officer should? Okay, we're kind of like in an intermediate phase. We're before total eclipse, but we're, a little bit more in the future. My eyes are sunken, my cheeks are hollow, my hair is unkempt and falling past my shoulders. Very image of a ghost. It's been a little less than 2 months since that day. Oh, it's only been 2 months? Yeah, I get it. You're still kind of going through the aftershocks. Since the day Kyoto fell to the beta, I became a surface pilot that night, and woke up in disgrace the following morning. The defense of Kyoto raged for about a month, unprecedented clash that would mark the beginning of the Empire's downfall. In the days after its conclusion, I was absorbed into a Hydra Squadron under the command of Captain Takasukasa. From the abandonment of Kyoto to the defense of Ogawa River, we fought alongside the IJA, the IJMDF, in a desperate attempt to delay the Beta's advance. Even at this very moment, the Beta's vanguard approaches the Fuji River defense line, threatening the second capital of the Empire, Tokyo. Oh yeah, I guess they did make it all the way up to, Yokohama, huh? And Yokohama is, one of the sub-cities that makes up the Tokyo metropolitan area, so... Might still have much to learn, and I might still be finding my way, but now is not the time for self-recrimination. The enemy draws near, and we don't have a second to spare.
如月注意。短い間ではありましたが、あなたの下で初陣を戦えたことに心から感謝します。注意が背負われていたものを知らされたのは、お別れした日から数週間経った後。
Oh yeah, she had a raw fucking deal.
武家の教授とこのエ軍指揮官のありさま。 身をもって示していただいた君、決して忘れません。ありがとうございました。真田対
No, Sanada died.
斎
Fuck.
藤注意。あの数日後、大尉の部隊は投進してきたベータ軍第3波との戦闘で御所を守って全滅したと聞きました。あなた方のおかげで私は英士となり、初陣では命を救っていただきました。あなた方のような盛況な英士に鍛えられ、そして一瞬であれ戦場を共にできたこと。
Mm-hmm. All the old heads are leaving the fields, you know. And now it's all the fucking young bloods left. And it's like, oh, fuck. Then you look behind you and it's like, oh, there's even younger people now? And it's like, what do you mean? I'm the guy in charge. Like, what the fuck? Like, huh? I'm not ready for this shit.
そして大尉と一型兵が育てた死生球8式に私はもう一度命を救われたのです。あなた方にいただいたご恩はいつか必ず、いつの日にか必ずこの私が
Mm-hmm,
一型
mm-hmm.
兵を最強の戦術機にしてみせます。
Also, you know, with essentially just co-opting failed American fighter prototype tech into it, but hey.
必ず
I wouldn't really say it's failed, you know. The F-21 was still like a hot shit jet. It's just the F-22 kind of beat it out on maneuverability, and that was kind of the winning factor in the bid there.
いつみ、あき、しまこ、みんな
Yeah, it's a shame you all died. You're really cute.
私
Cute girl shouldn't die.
まだ何もわからないよ。何が正しいのか。
Oh yeah,
何
Aki
を
got
言
it
ったらいい
probably,
のか。
I don't want to say the roughest, but she's the one who died with like maybe the least dignity. Like she just fell over and that was that. It's like, oh, the fucking impact killed her. Cool.
だからお願い。私の生き様を
At least I
よく見
think.
ていて。
I know she got like punched by the grappler, so it's hard to say whether the like its pincer like pierced the unit or anything. I don't think it did. I just think like the concussive like jolt of hitting the ground fucking probably broke a bunch of bones and some ruptured internals.
私が引かないように遠くで見ていて。山城さん、分かってる。大丈夫、分かってるよ。あなたにその目で見られているうちは、私にはまだあなたを名前で呼ぶ資格なんてない。
I still have to earn that right to call myself your equal.
いつか必ずなってみせる。あなた、城さん。私はあなたのように生きたい。
I wish to live like you, act like you, and one day be like you.
ブザマン。
Yeah, no, sometimes you just have to like stare into the mirror and like
私は
self-reflect like broodingly. I do it sometimes. Like not to be dramatic, but just because like I'm contemplating crashing out. So I just like stare myself in the eyes and be like, that would be fucking ridiculous. Just look at yourself. Like, grow the fuck up. And then I do that for like 30 seconds. And then I just kind of like sigh, do like a big long sigh, and then I walk away. That's my decompression routine. But I'm done averting my eyes. No matter how unsightly I am, no matter how much I still have to learn, no matter what happens to me, I refuse to turn a blind eye to my failings. The very idea would be unthinkable for Yamashiro Kazuha. Oh god, it's going on its own now. Yeah, I like this song too. How could I become the woman I aspire to be? I don't yet know. As I am right now, I can't tell right from wrong. But that's all the more reason for me to walk down this path, forward, on and on. This one and the ending theme for Unlimited is probably like my favorites. I'll be honest, I don't actually like the opening to Alternative that much. Jam Project can be a little hit or miss for me. Usually, I think they're really good. I appreciate the song. I don't think it's bad. It just doesn't vibe for me for that one. I don't know. Also, great, now I'm gonna get copyright claims. Like, I won't get a strike. It's just 100% gonna get claims for this. Might even get blocked in Japan, because they like to do that sometimes for these ones, depending on who owns the rights, whether it's like Sony or Kadokawa. That's another thing I had to deal with last episode. I had to edit around the cut-ins from the anime, because those ones get blocked globally. Like, it didn't even claim, it just straight up blocked the video. Fortunately, all I had to do was throw up a bit of Gaussian blur, and I was able to fix that. You know, make it so that way you can kind of still see what's going on. I left the bottom unblurred so that way you could read the dialogue too. I think I did a good job with that. The only other alternative is to let YouTube's automated system just fully cut out those segments, which is not what I wanted to do. YouTube's inboard like editing system it has for its videos fucking sucks. Never use it. Like, if you still have access to your source files, just edit them there. I think the one like a lot of people use is like DaVinci Resolve. I've never used that one myself, but I hear it's pretty good. Don't use Windows Movie Maker. That's what I used when I originally started my channel, when I was doing Little Busters, because I would cut out like the baseball minigame segments, because it would just like be 20 minutes of me like fucking playing pinball, and you quickly run out of things to talk about your 10th time doing that. So, but yeah, with Windows Movie Maker, there's no way to like separate audio tracks. The cutting is bad. Then I'd have to like export the video using something else. It was a fucking nightmare. So I just pirated Adobe Premiere. It's great, super cool. But yeah, I guess we're done with Imperial Capital Burns. Very cool. I did enjoy it. I think I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I know it's like a side story. Like, it's just a little extra thing. But I kind of would have liked if it was a little bit longer. A little bit more school life would have been nice. It seems like we kind of jumped through that really quickly. Something to really get you attached to the characters. Because it's like, yeah, I like them all. It's like, they're cool. But then it's like, oh no, they're all dying. No. And that was pretty much it. Unfortunately. And maybe a little bit more with Yamashiro. I kind of mentioned it also before, like, I think that's kind of the point, is like the whole tragedy of it is that they are, you know, the relationships were cut short. You know, the tragedy of war, you know, all this shit was essentially pointless. But, you know, it's not entirely pointless. You know, you gotta, like, derive meaning from the tragedy and all that. And, like, live on, but remember the people that you lost and yada yada. With, like, that kind of bittersweet, you know, cherish the time you spent, but also mourn the future time lost. Like, I think that was good. Like, and maybe this is me grasping at straws. Like, oh, maybe the fact that you didn't hang around with them that much kind of helps drive that feeling of, I would have liked to hang out with them more. You know, kind of tie together the narrative, what they're going for with what you're feeling. Something like that. Or it just could be They wanted to keep it short, so they just didn't. They just didn't write a bunch of school life stuff, which is fine. But I don't know. That's my feeling on the matter. So I thought it was good. We didn't really learn too much we didn't already know. Pretty much most of this stuff they tell you in Total Eclipse. But yeah, I have no idea what premium is here. If I open this, is it gonna like try to open up a battle pass or something? Oh, it's just extras. It's like the chapter select menu. Oh wow, it's a really good one. You can go day by day. Very cool. But yeah, with this complete, that's pretty much all of Muv-Luv that I can do right now. Besides the what's the anime Schwarzenegger, the one with the evil looking bitch who makes my dick hard. There's that one. I think there's a translation project for that VN currently. So that's one that'll get done eventually. Day After 4, whenever that finishes production, it's still ongoing. I mentioned it also in the beginning. Muv-Luv is like a series is kind of in a weird place right now. Like all the little spin-off games like Mikhail, it's dead. You can still play it single player, but like all the online functionalities are gone. The mobile game, that's end of service with its disastrous launch where they had to unlaunch the game to fix it up just to bring it out for like a year or so before it end of serviced. That was a weird one. It was like alternate timeline stuff with like the same characters and units, but like the entire world was different. It was strange. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know like some broad strokes. And then they're currently working on like another mobile game, but this one seems to almost be like a soft reboot where they're kind of doing a mixture of like extra and unlimited together. Like it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of the cutesy original like galgay, cute girl, visual novel, but also it's the TSFs too. So it's like, oh, like that one has potential, I think. Like it's all new characters. So let's see, because there's a lot of pre-baked, character plot story stuff that has to happen in the current like Muv-Luv sphere, where it's I can see it as almost kind of limiting for when they're trying to do new stuff. So I don't know how much that even connects in with the current like Muv-Luv canon, or if that's going to be like its own thing, or if it's going to be like, oh yeah, you just never saw any of this because it was off to the side. Like who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. And like I said, Day After 4, Resonance. Who the fuck knows? The series is kind of in, like I said, the weird spot. But whenever it comes out, we'll do it. Because Muv-Luv is like the foundation of my channel. It is the first real series I did. Because I know I technically started with Little Busters. But that was like a reread through because I'd already read Little Busters like 5 times. If anything, I was just doing it just for practice, for, speaking to a microphone, learning to talk about what's going on screen, trying to fill time. That's the hard part. When there's like nothing going on, really, and there's like, you have to fill time and say something, kind of like I'm doing right now. Like, I've already said my thoughts, yada, and now I'm just yapping, just for the heck of it, because I want to formulate thoughts and get them in the microphone, but also like have some sustenance to it. Northern Lion's probably the best at like just yapping. Division 1 yapper. He's like the pinnacle at the peak of just able to talk about nothing. I guess like doing 20,000 runs of The Binding of Isaac and seeing the same shit every day, but still finding new things to talk about is a crazy skill. Maybe one day I'll be that good. Probably not. But anyway. Yeah. it's still a shame. I'm still kind of butthurt that Extra Unlimited and like the first 10 episodes of Alternative are like gone from existence from my channel. Thanks YouTube for deleting those and deleting my channel. That was awesome of you. But yeah, this actually might be like my last, Let's Play read through for a while, maybe for like most of the year, because I will be deploying this year, and it will be soon-ish. No exact dates. I know where I'm going, probably. I just don't know exactly when. I know the time frame, and it's not enough time to start a new series, so this might be kind of where I kind of transition into doing kind of the reaction videos a little bit, like for Kamen Rider. That's one that I've been wanting to do, and then the one for Summer Pockets, which I know I've been spinning my wheels on both those for like 6 months. But I might even bring a microphone with me, my old Blue Yeti, and plug it into my laptop when I'm deployed. If I have like my room to myself for like half the shift, because sometimes how they do it is like I will be sharing a room. I'm not doing like tents. I'm not like in the fucking army. Like I'll just have a dorm room. I'll have like a bunkmate. But if they're on like an opposite shift and I have time when they're gone to be alone and record, so that way I'm not like weirding them out and being annoying, I might do some reaction videos when I'm out there. It'll be kind of a bitch because I want to have a second monitor, and it'll take forever for shit to process. I have a decent laptop. It's like a gaming laptop that cost me like $1,000 like 5 years ago. So it's not entirely up to date, but it's still got teeth on it. It's still got some muscles, even if it's getting old. So it should be able to process videos. The big issue would be the fucking internet out there is shitty. So uploading a multi-gigabyte video would be a little rough, but I can make it work. So yeah, with my thoughts laid out and my future plans, kind of floating in the air right now, that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end it here for today. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and the notification bell, and check out the Discord link in the description down below. Become a member today, and I will see you all next time for whatever it is I will decide to do. Hope to see you guys there. Later. Bye-bye. Mwah.